Hey guys, we're back today. We're going to be filming a video on how to install a backup camera on the Vette. There's not one at all, so we're going to have to do some drilling and running the wires from the head unit all the way to the back. So we'll show you how to do that, and then we're going to take the head unit stuff apart because we're going to be installing a new radio in the car. So we're going to try to give you a good enough detailed video so you can do it yourself as well. So here we go. Alright, so this is the camera we ordered off of Amazon. It was around $38. So inside the box we have, this is the actual camera part that we're going to be installing, and then it comes with all these wires. This red one, these are going to connect into the reverse lights, then it runs over here. This cord is going to connect into the camera, and then all of this is going to run from the back all the way to the front of the car and connect into the radio, so you can see what's going on. Also in here it comes with some tape, pry tool. These are little things to adjust where the camera sits so you get a good angle, and then some of these and this and some zip ties. That's what you get. Alright, so first we're going to remove this back here so we can get to the back to be able to run the camera. First you're going to remove these two tabs and this little light you're going to pop out. This is on both sides, and then right here in the middle there's two more tabs that you're going to have to pop out. Okay, so after you get all those out, you just remove the fabric part, and this is what you have. So now you're going to remove the tail lights using a T15 socket. There is a little screw right there up in the top, and then they just pop right out. Okay, so we took out these two middle tail lights. Don't disconnect them, just leave them like that. And then you take the license plate off, and there is a little hole right here that you can run the camera cord through and out through the tail lights. So we're not going to remove the tape or anything yet. We're going to wait until we connect it to the radio so we can make sure that the angle's right and everything. Now we have the long cord, and we're going to connect this. This is the cord coming from the camera, and it's going to connect here to the black side. And just secure it with some electrical tape that came with the camera. Now we have to drill a hole into the firewall right here to run the cord through the car to the front. And what size drill bit did we use? So that's the size drill bit that was used. It ended up being a little small, so you might want to go to the next size up. So this is where the hole is, and we just ran the wire through here. It's this one, and then it's going to go all the way up there. So where we drilled through the firewall to run the cord, we're going to seal that back up with this silicone sealant just to prevent moisture from getting inside. Okay, these that are connected to the end of the red and black, we found these, and it makes it a lot easier to tap into the reverse light wires. You're gonna unscrew this little cap. Sorry, it's blurry. But then the wire, the reverse light wire is gonna go through, like lay through here, kind of like you would do, put it down through the little holes, and then you screw it back on here, and it just taps right into it. Okay, so the red and black cord is gonna go down through here, down through the bottom of the car, and we're going to connect it to tap it into the reverse light here, because obviously you want the camera to turn on when your reverse lights turn on. It's kind of hard to get to, so we did raise the car up, because you got to go all the way under here to get to it. The red wire is going to connect to the green wire, and then the black wire is going to connect to the black wire. Okay, this we're gonna put where the wires are tapping on the reverse light, just to give it some extra seal. Alright, so we're taking apart all this to get ready for the radio install. This is an aftermarket shifter, so yours might be a little different. You'll just have to figure out the best way to take it apart.
boot off right here. This. Oh. Now we have, it's hard to see. Cut it.
These two plugs have to be taken out.
And again, you need a T15 now. Whatever this one is called, head socket, I don't know. And then you have these two back here.
These screws need to be removed as well on the armrest. This is a 10mm socket.
Okay, now you pull on this up, just be careful. Because there's two, I believe there's 7 or 8mm screws right here to be able to remove this part. Just after you take this out, the 8mm, 7mm, yeah, you can just slide this down and pull. And there's 2 tabs on there. That's it. There's these two metal tabs right in here.
These tabs.
Now, this is the fun part. Shifter in 4th gear or 2nd, whatever. And then all you gotta do is pull up on these just gently. Now you have a few connectors that you had to remove. The one for the hazards, if you had heated seats, 2 more in here, the cigarette lighter down here, there's another cigarette lighter connector back here, and a traction control button. What?
Now we're removing this part. So now that we have all this removed, we're going to run the wire up to the front. So to run the wire to the front, we started out, we just kind of zip tied it here to the existing wires, then ran it back through here, just tucked it right under the edge all the way back here. It's up under here. You can tuck it right under the edge here to there, and then I'm gonna come run it to the middle, and then you can lift this up enough to get your hand and pull it underneath this part and get it to the front. Then just keep continuing to tuck it under down in here, bring it on up through here. Then we're just gonna zip tie it to this wire. Alright, since we got the wire ran, we can put this back on, and then it's time to remove the radio. Okay, so we're removing the factory stereo. There's four
8mm.
8mm.
Two on each side, and then you gotta remove the AC unit, which is another 2 on there. You don't have to disconnect it, just pull it down. And on this one, you just gotta unplug the back of it.
Alright, this is the kit that we have ordered to replace the factory stereo in the Corvette. We ordered this all from Crutchfield. We have the Kenwood stereo, and then this came extra from Crutchfield. It's the adapter to sit the stereo into the head unit, and then this is the interface to connect all the different electrical components to the radio. Okay, now we are connecting the Metra face plate adapter to the radio.
Right and left. Okay.
So to install this adapter bracket, you have these side pieces. They slide into the front part, and then you slide it onto the radio, and then you just screw it in. We used 3. These screws came with the radio on each side, 3 on each side. Okay, so we installed the microphone. It comes with the radio. Installed it right there and ran the cord down through there and in the floorboard up around and through here, and brought the cord through here, right here. And we have the interface that we connected to. This is the factory wires and cords, and it just plugs right in here.
So all these interface is pre-wired, so it's just a plug-and-play kit. And for the backup camera, we use the cable from yesterday. Just connect to the back of the radio here for the reboot camera, and the red wire that comes out of this RCA plug connects to the positive from the radio. Well, here's a positive, and now we have a GPS antenna, which I'm going to mount it on top of this AC vent right here.
We got all the wires connected back there, and you pretty much just gotta shove. It's a ton of wires, but you just gotta shove them all back there to get it to fit. And just reconnect these screws that we had, and we also ran these cords up through here and through that hole back there. These connect Apple and Android devices, so they're in here in case we need that. And we're just gonna reassemble the dash and everything. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Well, we've got it working. Got the radio on. It's connected to the iPod. I mean the iPhone, and backup camera works. It going. So there you go. So thanks for watching the video. Have any questions, leave it in the comments. We'll be happy to help. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.